Hello viewers of Sounding Board, and tonight we're going to talk about the vintage Rancor. The one that was released in the 80s for the Return of the Jedi line. It's basically made just like the Darth Vader or the Chewbacca. There's a rubber band that goes through here that holds the arms in place. They're on balls, so they're very limited. He has wrist movement. His legs just do pretty much, he's a standard high-grade oversized Star Wars figure with a superpower, his mouth. The later edition of these have the ability to eat the figure, and he pops out the back side. So you could drop, if you imagine figures being dropped, oh no, Jabba, don't put Mario in this, and have Mario being attacked by the because the Rancor could hold figures in its hand, but it's having a problem with Mario because he's fat. Oh, thank you so much for being a fat guy. Boo, 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 boo. And so, here's what he looks like from his back. Here's the button back here that moves the mouth. His tail has no mobility whatsoever. As a kid, he would have been fun to have, because get 2 or 3 of these guys and use them as monsters to fight your G.I. Joes. So your army of evil can send hordes of these guys into battle, kind of like modern video games do now. They have all these weird storylines going on, and all these monsters are like basically video games are a lot like hitting a toy box now and randomly pulling toys out of it. Fortnite's the best example, because it's like all the characters are masked or of racial different race and nationalities, and a lot of female characters, and stuff. But yeah, Mike really wanted one of these when he was a kid, but didn't get one. Too bad. He would have just tossed it off the roof or peed on it with Matt, or did something far worse, because the mouth moves. Because him and Matt were hard on figures for a short amount of time. There's what his undercarriage looks like. But there's been so many different incarnations, and then there's also a newer version that's bigger and wider than this one. This version has been released multiple times, like the Ewok Village, the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wing Fighter, until Kenner Hasbro decided to do a new mold for the creature. I just wanted to share the original one because I happened to get lucky to get a hold of one, and he's kind of a neat figure when you look at him up close, all the detail they put into him for an 80s figure. He's, like I said, he's got the same quality of the old 12-inch figures from Kenner. And so, did you have this key guy? Did you have fun playing around with him in the backyard, having him killing your other figures, or having other figures kill him until he finally broke from wear and tear? But let's end it here for now. This is the Sounding Board, signing off.